and welcome to Nutrition Moments, where we talk about what we eat, what we nourish our body with to stay healthy. I am Fadila Okunu. Let's start with recent events and developments in the field of nutrition on NutriNews. You are welcome back. Do you know your spices? How to use them and the health benefits you can derive from them? Our focus today is all about spices. Join me. Spices have been with us right from time, majorly used in food preparation. Spices are fruits, roots, barks, seeds, or any other plant substances used primarily in flavoring or for the coloring and preservation of food.
Spices are they come in seeds, they come in grains that are used to enhance the flavor of a meal. There are actually different categories of spices. We have the pungent spices, we have the flavorful spices, which are used for different things. So we have the cumin, we have the coriander, we have the turmeric, we have the garlic, we have paprika, we have cayenne, we have allspice, and people say allspice. Yes, there's a spice actually called allspice. We have cinnamon, we have fenugreek.
The popular locally sourced spices are the iru, dawa or the ogiri. However, there are various types of spices. The most popular and common spices are chili, cayenne pepper, garlic, ginger, bay leaves, and black pepper. There are sweet spices such as cinnamon and coriander, exotic spices such as saffron, fenugreek, turmeric, allspice, cloves, cumin, amongst others. The goal of using spices when cooking is to enhance the dish with complex flavors. Spices add new flavors and aromas to our cooking without added fat, sodium, or calories.
Our forefathers used a lot of local, indigenous herbs and indigenous spices like the locust beans, which is popularly known as the ogiri and all that. And we have, because of a lot of sodium that people use now in food, these properties help to reduce, some of the heart issues that we have. So, for example, iru, ogiri, they add this sweetness, this flavor like umami. They just have this sweet flavor that they add in food, and they are natural. So when you use it, you don't even need to use your salt and your bouillon cubes.
The use of spices starts right from the kitchen and moves on to the medicinal uses as well. Not only do spices help add taste, flavor, and color, consumption of spices has a plethora of health benefits. Spices possess antibacterial and antifungal properties and also act as antioxidants that help fight off various infections and are known for boosting the immune system.
There are quite a number of health benefits because some of the substances in the spices have a lot of healing mechanisms for our body. and we advocate that people actually use this different spices, herbs in their raw form or in their semi-processed form that retains their natural flavor, which you have dehydration, which retains about 97% of the nutrients, and freeze drying, which retains 100% of the nutrients in this product. For these local spices like the ogiri, they are very good for older patients, older people that want to reduce salt and eliminate salt entirely. It also helps with patients that are diabetic and children with Down syndrome or some of the mentally challenged illnesses. These are the best spices, local indigenous spices that is proven for a long time to help control some illnesses. I'm an advocate of healthy cooking, healthy eating, but with COVID, we had to expose a lot of lapses that people put on their plates with regards to not having proper diets, and people now started paying attention to things like Nigerian ginger, garlic. Nigerian garlic is quite the most potent around the world, and turmeric. These are the essential three major spices that people were paying attention, especially after post-COVID and even during COVID, because they felt it boosts immunity. I remember my mom telling me a story during the war that when the English came, that they brought, that was how the bouillon cubes actually even came about, because it made the food become sweet, right? It makes it sweeter than normal. So you see that when people are making drastic change or movement from our natural made local spices to these bouillon cubes, because they have enhancers. And if you look at the ingredients, I'm always advocating for people to please read ingredients. You see some of the things, chemicalized sodium and that they add in those things, they are making it too sweet. And because there's a shift, people like sweet things these days, so you see them making shift to these bouillon cubes. And if you now, for us trying to reverse it back to our natural ingredients, people find it difficult. But for people that actually know that at the long run, these things that we bombard our bodies with, has a later adverse effect on our life. So you see them trying to make the changes. But I always tell people, by the time you put some of this local iru ogiri, put your normal salt, a little salt, put crayfish, and put jumbo prawns, you see your food is actually very sweet.
Spices are generally used in small amounts, so the number of calories they add is almost negligible. Generally, spices have no known side effects. However, people with allergies should apply caution when using spices. When cooking with spices, it is important to start with the fresh ones like the grated onions and fresh garlic, and later the ground spices. When storing spices at home, store in a cool, dry place. Don't store spices in cabinets above the stove. Heat from the stove can damage the spices by drying up the oil that gives spice its unique flavor. Don't store spices near the window where sunlight can reach them. Don't store your spices in the fridge or the freezer, because when you take them out, they adjust to room temperature. This can condense the spices, cause the growth of mold, and ultimately damage them. Welcome back, and I hope that was enlightening. Follow us on our social media handles, subscribe, like, share, and don't forget to hit the notification button for more. Join me next week as we nosedive further into what to eat. Bye for now.